Yeah, well, at this time, Mario Barrios is going to fight Manny Pacquiao in July. That's a tremendous fight. It was released, PBC. Manny Pacquiao first title was the flyweight WBC, and he wants to retire as WBC champion, so he's fighting in the welterweight division.
In a sport that rarely shows mercy to age, Manny Pacquiao is once again defying the odds, doing what most would call impossible.
The final bell. Tapos na ang boxing. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat.
At 46 years old and nearly 4 years since his last professional fight, Manny Pacquiao is putting the gloves back on. But this isn't some nostalgic farewell. It's not a ceremonial final run. This is a full-throttle return to elite-level boxing against a younger, stronger, reigning world champion. His opponent, Mario Barrios, the current WBC welterweight title holder. At just 28, Barrios is entering his prime. He's fast, powerful, and laser-focused, everything a world champion is supposed to be. And now, he's facing a man who has already written his legacy in stone, yet refuses to close the book. Pacquiao isn't easing back in. He's not cherry-picking an easy opponent. He's jumping straight into the fire. The question isn't just, can he still win? It's, how is he still doing this? The answer lies in what's happening behind the scenes, inside the gyms, on the cold mornings on the streets of Los Angeles, and during the brutal afternoon sessions. Pacquiao training camp isn't a throwback. It's a war zone. It's scientific. It's savage. It's serious. His training like his 26, not 46. And this time, the cameras are watching. Because what Pacquiao is doing isn't just world-class preparation, it's borderline insane. Most fighters wouldn't even attempt this level of intensity. At this stage, every round, every drill, and every decision could be the difference. This isn't just a fight against Barrios. It's a fight against time itself. Manny Pacquiao Day begins long before sunrise, at 4:30 a.m. While most of Los Angeles is still fast asleep, Pacquiao is already lacing up his running shoes. He hits the pavement for 5 to 8 miles of road work. Sometimes he's surrounded by fans trying to keep pace. Other times, it's just him and the silence. This isn't for the cameras. This is the same foundation he built his empire on decades ago, and at 46, he's still grinding. After the run, there's no break. He goes straight into strength and conditioning. But this isn't just old-school sit-ups and push-ups. Pacquiao training blends classic boxing drills with cutting-edge sports science, plyometric circuits, resistance band work, foot ladder drills. Every exercise is built to increase explosiveness, without adding unnecessary bulk. By midday, Pacquiao is at the legendary Wildcard Boxing Gym, where champions are made and legacies forged. Under the watchful eye of Freddie Roach, he dives into 2-hour sessions. Heavy bag punishment, rapid-fire speed bag rounds, intense shadowboxing, and mitt work with combinations so fast and unorthodox, only Pacquiao can throw them. Then comes sparring. And Pacquiao doesn't take soft rounds. He tests himself against younger, quicker, often heavier fighters. Each session a simulation of the pressure Mario Barrios will bring. After the gym, rest, but not for long. Even in the evening, he might study tape of Barrios' past fights, breaking down tendencies, angles, and weaknesses. And if his team says so, he'll hit the road again. No excuses. No shortcuts. Clips from camp show him cracking mitts with Roach, cutting angles mid-spar, and responding to commands with blistering speed, turning the gym into a war zone of precision and power.
Ang bilis pa rin na ayos, mabilis. Grabe, lakas na. Gusto na yun, gusto pa rin yung idol natin ng idol. Nangga pa rin ako.
Pacquiao's daily grind isn't just impressive for a 46-year-old. It's impressive, period. While most fighters his age are years into retirement, Pacquiao is training like he's chasing his first title. His days are long, calculated, and brutally demanding. And according to his team, he hasn't missed a single session since camp began. This isn't nostalgia. This is real. And it's only just getting started. If there's one trait Pacquiao has always been known for, it's speed. Not just in his hands, but in everything. His footwork, his reaction time, his ability to close distance and vanish before you can throw back. And somehow, he's still got it. Boxing insiders who've seen his recent footage are stunned. Not just by his fitness, but by his speed. He looks fast. Scary fast. To maintain that edge, his team has built entire sessions around speed and agility. Inside Wildcard Gym, Pacquiao works with reflex balls, speed ladders, and custom drills that push his reaction time to the limit. There's almost no rest between rounds. He's constantly bouncing, shifting, and attacking. At 46, Manny Pacquiao isn't just preparing for another fight. He's chasing greatness, again. Pacquiao training doesn't stop at just speed drills and sparring. His team has incorporated advanced reaction training, tennis balls, flashing light boards, and unpredictable mitt patterns, designed to mimic the chaos of fight night. In the ring, milliseconds matter, and Pacquiao is training to win every one of them. But speed isn't just about moving fast. It's about efficiency, economy of motion. Pacquiao has mastered the art of doing more with less. Every step, every angle, every punch, perfectly measured, precisely placed. At 46, he can't afford to waste a single movement, especially against Mario Barrios, a younger, taller, stronger fighter with legitimate knockout power. That's why his camp is focused on sharpening his fast-twitch muscles, keeping the bounce in his legs alive. The same bounce that powered his legendary rise through 8 weight divisions. Watching Pacquiao in 2025, it's undeniable. Age may have taken a few things, but it hasn't taken his speed. Not yet. And as long as that weapon is in his arsenal, he's still dangerous. Against a prime, full-speed opponent like Barrios, Pacquiao footwork and hand speed may be his greatest equalizer. The X-factor that makes this comeback not just possible, but unforgettable. Pacquiao power has always been deceptive. He doesn't look like a knockout artist, but ask anyone who stood across from him. The punches come fast, and they hurt. At 46, raw power doesn't come easy. That's why this camp has doubled down on functional strength. The kind that translates directly to speed, endurance, and real-world punching power. There's no bulking, no wasted motion. Every movement is fine-tuned. His strength sessions are brutal, weighted sled pushes, medicine ball slams, plyometric jumps, core-destroying circuits that leave even elite athletes gasping for air. And always, the legs, Pacquiao foundation. Hill sprints, explosive squats, resistance drills that preserve the very explosiveness that once made him untouchable.
3 points! Midlifts and core exercises.
One of the biggest focuses of this camp? Rotational power, the force that comes from the hips and core, the secret behind every devastating punch. Pacquiao drills it endlessly. Twists, cable pulls, resistance band punches, all designed to ensure that even after a long layoff, his punches still carry pop. In the weight room, Pacquiao isn't chasing PRS. He's chasing performance. Kettlebell swings, single-leg balance work, isometric holds for core stability. It's not about lifting more, it's about lasting longer, maintaining power for all 12 rounds. These strength circuits aren't just physically punishing, they're mentally taxing. Short intervals, minimal rest, maximum output. It's not just about conditioning the body, it's about training the mind to keep fighting when your body says stop. Pacquiao's strength isn't about size. It's not about raw muscle. It's about repeatable power, the kind that wins rounds, breaks opponents down, and reminds the world that there's still danger in those gloves. Training like a world-class athlete at 46 is one thing. Recovering like one, that's where the science comes in. Pacquiao team knows that his ability to bounce back between sessions is just as critical as the sessions themselves. That's why his nutrition and recovery plan has been dialed to near perfection. His diet? Clean, disciplined, and performance-focused. Lean proteins, chicken, fish, complex carbs, brown rice, sweet potatoes, plenty of vegetables, constant hydration, no fried food, no sugar bombs, just pure fuel. He eats small, frequent meals to keep his metabolism firing and aid muscle recovery. After every tough session, he reloads with protein shakes and nutrient-packed smoothies, giving his body exactly what it needs, exactly when it needs it. Then comes the recovery work, the behind-the-scenes grind that keeps the engine running. Ice baths, compression boots, deep tissue massage. Pacquiao never skips them. They're essential. At his age, inflammation is the silent opponent that can steal speed, endurance, and energy. So his team keeps his recovery schedule just as strict as his training. He sleeps 8 full hours every night. No late nights, no chaos. His body is his weapon, and every part of his life is built to protect it. Pacquiao's longevity isn't luck. It's not genetics. It's discipline, carved over decades of sacrifice inside and outside the ring.
Beyond what happens inside the gym, there should also be a time for recovery.
For Manny Pacquiao, boxing isn't just physical. It's mental. And at 46, that mindset might be his most dangerous weapon. His training camp doesn't just condition his body. It sharpens his focus, clarity, and confidence. Every early morning run, every mid-session, it's as much about staying sharp mentally as it is about staying fit. He doesn't talk trash. He doesn't get emotional. He stays calm, composed, and locked in. That composure? It comes from experience, decades under bright lights, the roar of sold-out arenas, and the weight of entire nations watching his every move. Mental preparation is part of his daily ritual. Routine prayer, visualization, studying film, and quiet moments in the gym before anyone else arrives. He's often seen with his eyes closed during warm-ups, picturing the fight, move by move, exchange by exchange, adjustment by adjustment.
In the name of God, for the life of Congressman Manny Pacquiao, Lord, we believe, O Lord, that the best has yet to come for our Congressman, O Lord, beloved Congressman. May you shield him this day with your faithfulness and...
Pacquiao also surrounds himself with familiarity, his trusted core team, the same playlists, and the same routines. It's not superstition, it's stability. That consistency creates trust. That trust fuels confidence. And that confidence? It allows him to lock in like few athletes ever have. When you fought at the highest level for over 20 years, Mental sharpness isn't optional, it's survival. It's what separates legends from faded memories. Pacquiao doesn't fight to prove anything anymore. He fights with purpose. And that purpose, that clarity, is why so many still believe.
Hi everyone. First, I would like to thank God for successful event tonight, and I want to thank the press and media for always there to support us, and of course, I want to thank you, Bob Arum, Top Rank Promotion.
Most people are focused on Manny Pacquiao comeback, but Mario Barrios is quietly preparing for the biggest moment of his life, and he might be a far more dangerous opponent than people are giving him credit for. Yes, Barrios is younger, taller, and fresher, but beyond the basics, he's evolving fast, and that's the threat. He's not just a slugger or a volume puncher. He's turned himself into a highly calculated fighter, one who uses pressure with purpose. He doesn't just come forward, he adjusts, adapts, and wears opponents down slowly. Barrios is also coming into this fight with nothing to lose and everything to gain. He's not chasing history, he's chasing a signature win, and beating Pacquiao even at 46 would be the kind of career moment that changes everything.